Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom. But when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
Welcome to Charleston's, where great food and great service is what's on the menu. Business lunch after landing that big sale? Check. Never miss ordering our mouth-watering spinach dip? Check. Catching up over some margaritas? Check. Or just a craving for our key lime pie? Checkmate. No matter the reason, big, small, or none at all, you gotta come to Charleston's.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today. Evolve.
Good Friday evening, everybody. Welcome to Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse as we get set to bring you semifinal action here from the Wheat Capital Tournament on the campus of Chisholm High School, getting set for this girls semifinal game. And just as I was getting prepared to get into it, looks like half of them are getting prepared for the national anthem here, and half of them aren't so sure. Are we going to stay here for the national anthem, or are we going to take a break for that? What does our producer say on that? I'm not real sure.
I let Mallory make all of those calls.
We'll see what they do, because sometimes I'm not real sure Chisholm is sure if they're going to do the national anthem.
I think she's got a commercial queued up. So we'll take a quick break here from Chisholm High School. Be back after the national anthem for girls action between Jones and Yukon.
I will have, sorry, but how do you choose? I will have the old-fashioned banana split sends your taste buds to heaven. But the strawberry shortcake sundae tastes like summer in a dish. Then there's the molten lava cake sundae. Oh, but the banana fudge sundae, I'm drooling.
Or you could get all four.
Let's do that.
Come enjoy your favorite classic sundae at Brahms.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com. Are you looking?
All right, now welcome back to Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse as we get set for semifinal action here on Squirtle.tv. Live from Chisholm High School. This is the Week Capital Tournament. Michael Swisher, Matt Adair here. Semifinal game number 3. Winner of this matchup between the Jones Lady Longhorns and the Yukon Millerettes will take on Alva tomorrow night in the championship game. The loser will play Woodward in the third place game for the girls. Jones comes into today's matchup ranked number 20 in the state in Class 3A. The Lady Longhorns 4-3 on the season. Yesterday defeated Chisholm 41-28. Yukon, meanwhile, snapped a 4-game losing streak yesterday by defeating Perry 73-22 to advance to the semifinal round here. The Millerettes, coached by Roy Wyckoff, 7-5 on the season. Only running about an hour and 15 minutes behind here for game number 7 of 8 on the day.
Well, by Week Capital standards, that's right on time.
Par for the course.
That's absolutely correct.
I was here for games 1 and 2 yesterday, and game number 2 started behind. So it was, I can only imagine how late it was when they got out of here after that 106-73 game.
Boy.
In the nightcap last night.
Chisholm and Perry really putting mileage on those rims in that one.
All right, we're underway. Yukon wins the toss. Millerettes in the black uniforms. 6A school making the trip over here. Kind of seeing that more and more with these bigger schools trying to play some of these smaller tournaments. Certainly get a great atmosphere as Jones is out in its zone defense right now. Turnaround jumper off the glass, off the mark. That was Fulmer with the miss. Rebound eventually hauled in there by Gentry Holbrook, and here come the Lady Longhorns' first possession of the game.
Boy, what an aggressive physical play from Holbrook, too. Just kind of snatched that rebound out of the Yukon offense's hands.
Millerettes in a man-man getting some help there. I think that was Amira Harrison who came in, Amira Harrison, and delivered the foul.
Aaliyah Hankins, a really good player for this Jones team. She spent 2 years, her first 2 years, as a Blackwell Lady Maroon, and then family has transported her over to Jones for this season, and she's a good little player.
I apologize. They ended up calling that one on Taylor Brakefield the foul. 1 of 2 on the free throws. A three-pointer up off the back iron, no good. That shot by Jefferson. Another defensive board for the Lady Longhorns. Not giving up any second chance opportunities just yet. Holbrook now lost it. Hauled in by Kite Higgins. Double team in the post as Katrina Johnson got it down low, but she's going to be fouled. I think that's on the floor. No shot.
Not the start you want if you're the Millerettes, though. In 2 Jones offensive possessions, the Millerettes have picked up 2 fouls.
Well, and you wonder on, like I said, 6A school coming down here. People can say what they want. It is officiated different. Larger school, smaller school. They got it into Kite Higgins. She scores, got deep in the paint, bounces it off the glass and in. 3-0 Lady Longhorns. But I think there is an adjustment for the larger schools. It is a more physical brand that when you play the 5A, 6A ball and you come down here, you play in 2A, 3A, 4A schools.
I couldn't agree with you more. I just got done taking a turn with Squirtle up there at the Tournament of Champions in Tulsa, and that's a big school tournament, and it can be rough at times. And then you come down here, and the fouls are a little bit more touchy, and there is an adjustment to be made.
Amira Harrison ties the game up with the three-pointer. Knocks that one down. First points of the game for the Millerettes. 3-3. Haley Long working. Got it to Johnson. Kicked out. Extra pass. Open look. Drains the 3. Kaylee Long.
Jones really on fire in those first 3 possessions. 2 fouls, 2 different trips to the free throw line, and now 2 3-pointers. Or 1 3-pointer, 1 made bucket.
Holbrook clears that one. Hands it off. Now she's got the ball near side. And the Lady Longhorns going to set up. Johnson loses it. Brakefield going to take it on her own. Left side, right hand. She gets it to go. 6-5 now. Jones on top.
Really get the feeling that these two teams still kind of in that feeling each other out mode. Obviously, 3A Jones, 6A Yukon. They're not going to meet very often in any kind of tournaments or play, but the warming up to each other, if you will.
We're close to a 5 count here. Just got rid of it. Johnson's. Well, she lost the last one. Just about lost that one.
Boy, Jones has had some exceptional runs over the last few years in 3A basketball. They've graduated a tremendously strong group of seniors each of the last 2 years, and good to see them stacked back up, ranked again here in the 3A ranks.
And have had a lot of success here last several years.
Certainly have. Beat Alva last year, the Ladybugs, in a heck of a game. Came right down to the wire, and Jones pulled that one out. It was a great little battle. Week Capitals had some fantastic games, though.
They do a great job of bringing in some teams you might not expect, like this year bringing in Heritage Hall squads. Always kind of have some teams that maybe you won't expect to be here along with the regulars. Is that ball going to say it's off of Jones? I guess she kicked the ball, says Rick Michoud.
Rick Michoud called that, and he kind of went up in the air to demonstrate the kick to go along with that call. I think Rick needs to maybe take that one step at a time.
Yeah, careful there. All the liniment and ointment he's got on right now, it's still not very loose.
Not quite as spry as he was when I was in high school and he was calling games.
Another missed opportunity there for the Millerettes. Hankins gets it to Johnson. Now it's over to Long, and she's going to set things up, working against Brakefield. Trying to get the post up to Johnson down there. Just passes a little too high. Yeah, just say I think that's off of Yukon. B. Jones ball.
You know, you got to give a lot of credit right there to Kinley Jefferson trying to sell that one before it even got out of bounds. She was trying to help the referees out, but to no avail. Aggressive defense from Yukon. Really just kind of what right now they want to just get man up and go nose to nose with any of these Jones offenders.
Johnson probably further out than she wants to be, but it didn't look like it on that turnaround, Jay. And she knocks it down 8-5 now. That was a good looking turnaround jumper from 15 feet.
Give her an edge. She takes a mile on that one for sure.
Another long three-point attempt, another make. Amira Harrison, she's got 2 of those. We got a 30-second timeout. It's 8-8, 2:51 to go first quarter. We'll be right back.
It's game time and the lights are shining bright. Don't get caught in the dark. Power up with the Generac Home Standby Generator from Moyer Electric and Generators. When the power goes out, your lights, heat, and games stay on automatically. Moyer Electric and Generators, powering Oklahoma's homes like champions. Visit MoyerElectricOK.com or call today at 888-265-3020.
And welcome back. Hoothier Fieldhouse here at Chisholm High School. Is this the, what year is this? 57th Week Capital Tournament.
Tournament of Champions in Tulsa celebrated its 60th year in existence. The Week Capital just not much younger. I mean, at 57 years, this is one of the longer running tournaments in the state.
I was down at the 48th Bertha Frank Teague Mid-America Classic.
It's another one of them. Been running for a long, long time. Good dribbling by Hankins right there into the forecourt and then nearly threw it away.
Yeah, so Jones won this in 23 and 24. Kingfisher won it last year, not playing in it this season. You're right, though. That man-to-man pushes you out just a little bit more than you're comfortable. Jones has cracked the code a couple of times, but really the offense hasn't seen just a ton of flow just yet. Just trying to figure out this Yukon defense.
Well, that's big credit to Yukon to have the athletes. Of course, comes with the size of the school, but in 3A, a lot of times, especially in girls basketball, you're going to see a lot of switch between zone and man because very few lineups have it 1 through 5 to just stand nose to nose and guard you.
Jones definitely making an effort to try to get the ball into Katrina Johnson. Even when she didn't catch it in the post, she was knocking the turnaround jumper in. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, first quarter. You're here for the Chisholm Kingfisher game. Boys, you got a little bit to wait, as you can see now. Running just a bit behind here as Jones turns it over. 3-on-1 for the Millerettes. Good pass. Nice decision by Harrison to get the pump fake, step back, and then just kisses it off the glass. She's got 8 early points. But then the foul, way too far away from the basket, trying to be a little aggressive on the defensive end. Just her first foul, but already 4 team fouls.
Just love the mentality that Yukon brings as they kind of challenge every dribble, challenge every pass. Want to play right up on you.
As you can see right there. Harrison is getting every bit if she can on Kaylee Long, guarding her, trying to deny that inbounds pass. We're getting they'll try to use a screen there, but didn't really brush off the shoulder of Hankins. Still was able to shake her man. 3-point attempt off the mark. That was Holbrook's miss.
I think they're going to catch Aaliyah Hankins over the back on that rebounding attempt. Holbrook had a good look at it. Of course, her mother coached this Jones team for a very long time before she moved on, took a position at Southern Nazarene. The last that I'd known anyway, that's what she'd gone to do. Fantastic basketball coach, great basketball family.
Part of that major success you were talking about. Will runner off the mark by Jefferson. There's that screen I was talking about. That time used it a little bit better. And they got a switch as well, so they've switched a couple of times. Might have some matchups you want.
Hankins looking for that post up down low.
Exactly.
I think that's exactly what you want to try and do. She had a size mismatch as she was down there with Maya Harrison.
Yeah. She got the switch on that screen, and Harrison stayed with her. And
maybe a missed opportunity for the Lady Longhorns.
Under a minute to go now, first quarter. Well, threw it right into a double team. And then end to end goes Raylan Williams. Suddenly the Millerettes up 12-8.
Good little coast to coast right there too. Jones just never moved to cut her off.
You always hear coaches say, stop the ball. Nobody did. Turned into an easy bucket. Threw it out of the double team. Johnson with the the rebound off the miss. She pulls her team back within 2.
Just traded punches down the run sheet here as get into the final seconds.
What a take by Myra Harrison. Left hand, left side, high off the glass, talks it in, and she puts her team up 4 right at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action after this.
Oklahoma Career Tech. It's where confidence is built.
It's more than just practice. It's developing the skills to build a successful future.
We're doing work that matters.
To more than just us. So, when a family needs me,
When my community needs me.
When Oklahoma needs me,
I'll be ready.
Life moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, gig fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit gopioneer.com to sign up today. Life moves fast.
All right, we're back 14-10. Yukon leads it after a quarter. And it was kind of Jones that got off to a pretty solid start there, but Yukon cranked it up on the defensive end. Led to a couple buckets, and Myra Harrison, 2 threes. 2 buckets in the paint. She's got 10 of her team's 14 points.
Was 10-8 with 2:02 left to go in that first quarter. We go all the way down to the 45-second mark and then traded 6 points worth of buckets in the closing 3/4 of a minute. Ooh, nearly an and one right there.
That was Kaylee Long taking it upon herself. Draws a quick foul. I think that's going to be the first foul on Kaylee Morey. First team foul, obviously. 10 seconds into the second quarter.
Over on the first free throw attempt. Second one on the way.
That one didn't want to, but it finally fell on in there.
Found its way home.
Quickly come to Millerettes. In the paint. Bucket's good.
16-11 as Yukon goes +1 after that exchange.
Fulmer on that bucket. Gonna try to catch Long sleeping there on the backside. Now somebody's open. It was Hankins, but she missed the jumper still. Jones gets the offensive board. Again, wanting it down there, working against Harrison. Gets the reach-in foul. She's going to shoot 2.
Aaliyah Hankins, great basketball awareness right there. You could see her calling for that ball for probably 10 seconds as she realized that in the switch, she drew the matchup she wants and then went to work. She's got to capitalize here, though. Can't let Yukon get out on too much of a run.
Well, the trend says she'll make this one. It's been the 1-for-2 show so far for Jones at the line. There it is. 3 trips. 1-for-2 each time for the Lady Longhorns.
Good call right there. It's not really a radio jinx. It's a Gordo preview. There you go.
I'm full of jinxes, I promise.
Jones staying dedicated to that zone as they continue to hustle and adjust.
Oh, excellent look. Slip down the back door there.
Right as I talk about the adjustments they make in that zone, the back door flies open and the Millerettes capitalize.
That was Raylan Williams with her second bucket of the game. They just left her all alone down there. She obliged. Speaking of obliging, Kaylee Long takes it to the hoop. Kisses it off the glass, 18-14. Right back comes Yukon. No good there. Rebound pulled in. Johnson. Johnson guarded by Williams up top.
Is going to try and work off of that little screen. Got the matchup she wants again, and here goes Aaliyah Hankins.
Hankins just kind of willed that foul. Just went up and under the arms of Jefferson. Gets the whistle.
Well, we talked about Holbrook having, basketball in her blood. His mom was a great basketball coach here at Jones. Aaliyah Hankins also daughter of a basketball coach. Her dad was the head boys coach at Blackwell for several years. In fact, watched her brother graduate from high school down there. And Drake Hankins played several years for the Blackwell Maroons. Good little player. Well, a little player. Drake's a pretty good-sized guy. But, wow, what a shooter.
I just got a text from another former Blackwell coach, Jared Reese. And we got Johnson. Turn around, I tell you. Almost looks like she's going to pass the ball, but she gets that shot up. Another long three-pointed tip. Drains it. Taylor Brakefield joins the three-point party. That's 3 for the Millerettes as they push their cushion up to 7 points. And then trying to get a mismatch, but Meyer Harrison having none of it, gets the steal. She'll pull up. She'll shoot it. She'll just off the mark to the left. Johnson grabs it. Might have seen a timeout had that one dropped.
Jones on a scoring drought since the 6:34 mark here in the second. I'm going to say desperately in need of a bucket, but they'd certainly like to move the scoreboard on their end.
Another rebound. This one, Harrison. Pass to Brakefield. Brakefield tried to throw it right through the arms of Hankins, who batted it down. Approaching the midpoint of the second quarter. Yukon's led the entire second quarter. Good bit of the first. Again, good help by Harrison. And just not giving much here. Getting the help when they need it. They did get Higgins down low.
Got to see really kind of the teeth of that Yukon defense right there. Every pass, every dribble, always somebody in your face. And the Millerettes just don't seem to run out of steam.
You know, it's funny. I was watching them warm up yesterday before their game. And they could barely get through a couple of their pregame drills. And I was like, well, this could get ugly. But it was ugly. They demolished Perry, and they came out very aggressive just like this and took it to Perry. And now it's carrying over here into the semifinals. More of it right there. Paige Fulmer. She becomes the third Millerette to hit a tray. And there's your timeout. 30 seconds as the lead goes to 10 for Yukon. 3:19 left second quarter. We'll be right back.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. Dr.
24-14, Yukon prompts a Jones timeout as I want to say 4 different Millerettes have hit three-pointers.
Well, and Jones right now, again, on a scoring drought since the 6:34 mark. Now just 3:19 left to go in the first half. Right now, Lady Longhorns frozen at 14. Millerettes, I like the composure and the put-together of this team. They have got some height. They've got some speed. And everybody that comes to the floor, tall, short, all go fast.
Going to get a foul there as they're putting on the pressure full court.
They are high intensity and a very physical team.
Yeah.
Not afraid to bump with you.
4 fouls, 3:08 to go in the half. So
still not a single foul called on Jones here in the second quarter.
Well, even got it in deep there and had the mismatch they wanted, but Higgins just lost it.
Active hands from Jefferson. And did it without fouling.
Yeah, Jefferson, Harrison, the 2 smallest players on the court, but they've made a big impact so far. Double team there. It's coughed up. There's your drought buster, Aaliyah Hankins. They call that 2.
They did. That's almost ends almost a 4-minute scoring drought, a little over 4-minute scoring drought for the Jones Lady Longhorns.
Got a whistle on the floor.
Rick Michoud found somebody he wants to go talk to for a minute.
No, he's saying that was a 3 maybe.
Scoreboard did put it down as a 2.
I didn't see the officials there. Yeah, they changed it there. I didn't see the officials call, but I thought she was certainly near the line, obviously. So it was a 3-pointer for Hankins. She's got 5 points, that is, not threes. Harrison calls the play.
Saw her in her freshman year, Hankins, come to Alva, Oklahoma, of all places, take on the Ladybugs. And as a freshman in the starting lineup for Blackwell, I think she went 20-plus against Alva that night.
Nice.
In a losing effort, but, boy, she was an absolute sniper from everywhere on the floor. I don't remember that she missed a shot in that game.
Well, that 3-pointer for Brakefield goes in and out, so chance here for Jones to start crawling back into this one. Deficit was 10. Hankins 3 has it to 7. Lady Longhorns have the ball. 92 seconds to go in the half. Yep, good move on the perimeter. Holbrook can't finish.
Picked up her own offensive board, kicks it back out. Lady Longhorns reset.
Gonna try it again. Still can't get that one to go. Still going to be Jones' ball. Out of bounds off the Millerettes. 1:01 left.
I think that one careened off the hands of Jefferson, who was really competing hard trying to get that rebound. Didn't see who it was for Jones, but got a body on her.
Get the ball into Long. She is being pestered by Harrison. And they say she travels as she got picked up by Porter, driving to the bucket and couldn't get around Porter. Eventually walks with it.
Don't have near the perspective the referee did right there. He was on top of it. I thought it was a good-looking little Euro step, but shot was errant anyway, and it would have been a Yukon rebound. So
Williams. What we got? We're going to talk about it.
Heck, one of them's got to travel. I thought one of them showed travel and one of them showed a foul.
So that's what we're going to. Did your foul come before my travel?
That's what we've got to go and debate, and apparently it did. Seems that did
we indicate who the foul was on?
Well, they whispered it at the booth, but I don't believe that they've put it on the board.
So Williams is shooting 2. I mean, they haven't even given Jones a team foul. There's the team foul.
There we go.
Okay.
Foul was whistled against Gentry Holbrook.
Both free throws are off the mark. However, offensive rebound leads to the 3-pointer. Harrison. First bucket of the second quarter, but it's a big one. Puts it back to 10. More pressure, and then goes off of Jones.
There's a 4-point lead for Yukon at the end of period number 1. They've stretched that now to 10 with 21.3 seconds left.
Johnson couldn't believe that call.
Jones will fall back into that zone.
Yukon can hold for a final shot. Get the ball to start second half as well. Under 7.
Say zone. It looks like Jones has maybe switched to go woman on woman for this possession.
3-pointer off the mark by Raylan Williams, but that doesn't put a damper on the half the Millerettes have as they lead Jones 27-17. We'll take a timeout, come back with some stats. We'll be right back after this.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Welcome back to the week capital tournament here at Chisholm High School. Michael Swisher, Matt Adair. We've got the second of 2 girls semifinal games, and as you see there, Yukon leading Jones 27-17 at the half. Been an impressive performance thus far for the Millerettes, as it was Jones that got out to a quick lead, or an early lead, I should say, but from then on, about midway through the first quarter, I'd say it's pretty much been all Yukon. Millerettes have been especially good from the outside. Myra Harrison has nailed 3 3-pointers. They've hit 5 as a team, as 3 different Millerettes have made a 3-pointer, whereas only a couple for the Lady Longhorns, who just really pretty much all of that first half really just struggled to figure out that man-to-man. Not figured out, it's just struggled to do anything with that aggressive man-to-man that Yukon was throwing at the Lady Longhorns, Matt.
Oh, absolutely. And in quarter number 2, you're right. The 3-ball comes alive for the Millerettes. They hit 2 field goals, 3 3-point buckets. They outran Jones 13-7 in quarter number 2. The last 3 straight buckets were all trays.
Yeah.
And these are not step up to the line and, just barely. I mean, they're college level, if not more. Back away from the line makes it really difficult to guard. I think that's going to maybe try and draw Jones out of that press just a little bit. Have to come up the floor, open up some things on the inside.
We saw Yukon get up 24-14. Jones gets the 3-pointer from Aaliyah Hankins, so they cut it to 7. They get the ball back, end up turning it over, or can't convert, and then we go down, and Yukon actually missed 2 free throws. You say, okay, Jones got another opportunity here, but no. Yukon gets the offensive rebound. They kick it out to Myra Harrison. She nails her 3rd tray of the half, and that put her team back up 10 points. And that kind of, as far as first halves go, kind of a backbreaker there. She's got 13 for the Millerettes. As I said, 3 3-pointers. She had 10 points in that first quarter alone. 5 points apiece for Paige Fulmer and Taylor Brakefield. They've each made a 3-pointer. And then 4 points for Raylan Williams. Leading the way for the Lady Longhorns is Katie Long. She's got 6 points, but she's got a headache on her hands right now. She's being guarded by Maya Harrison, and they're trying to get some switches on some screens and stuff, but it hasn't been that easy for them. 5 points for Leah Hankins, 4 for Katrina Johnson, and Kite Higgins has 2 points for the Lady Longhorns. Got about 4 minutes to go before we start the second half. We'll let you hear from some of the great sponsors who make this broadcast possible here on Squirtle.tv. We'll be back with more Week Capital after this.
Need insurance that serves you and not the other way around? At Brining Insurance, we're independent, which means we work for you, not the carriers. Home, auto, business, or farm, we work as hard as you do. Whether you need a hand-finding and portable insurance for your church, someone to help wrestle that school policy, or someone to help plug the leaks in your municipal coverage, get a hold of Robert Wagner. He can help. Call 580-628-2559 today or start your quote anytime at brininginsure.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma. Big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather around.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
As you travel down the road to the Gold Ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
When life takes an unexpected turn, you need someone who truly understands what you're going through. At Nixon Dieselhorst, we've spent decades helping Oklahomans find justice, standing up for what's right, and fighting for the results they deserve. Every client matters. Every story deserves to be heard. We are here standing with you. Call Nixon Dieselhorst today because justice, integrity, and results aren't just words. They're what we stand for.
We are back. So are the Jones Lady Longhorns. They spent the entirety of that halftime in the locker room. Just now making it back onto the court as we're getting ready for second half action. Yukon leading it 27-17. It'll be Milleret's ball to start second half as well. Meyer Harrison brought it up for Yukon. Jefferson kicks it out. Have they gone to a man here? It doesn't matter. As Kinley Jefferson makes her first bucket of the game. Guess what? It's a three-pointer.
Boy, Jefferson right there just lit that one up. I saw her shoot that a couple of times warming up, and she'd missed it both times, but she just needed the game pressure to get her accuracy back in line.
It looked like maybe Jones had gone to a man-to-man. You mentioned they did it possibly there at the end of the first half. Get a better look at it here in just a second as Johnson well short on that jumper.
Thought maybe just the way that came off so flat that it may have been tipped, but the referees don't see it.
Yeah,
didn't see it that way, so the Millerettes will pick one up.
She didn't really argue it either, so full court pressure now by Jones. See how Yukon handles that. Not very well thus far. Quick interception, but Long misses the layup. Johnson follows it up.
It's the first Jones bucket since the 2:28 mark in the third.
And another Yukon turnover. So Jones picks up the pressure, and it's resulted in 2 Milleret miscues.
Well, Jones pretty well coached this year as well, I'm sure, in that extended halftime break where, like I said, they didn't really come out and get any warm-ups in. They were probably talking about who's scoring and how can we stop it, because I think you're right, Swish. I think they've extended to the kind of the man-on-man look, maybe try and run Yukon off the three-point line.
Yep, 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. There was kind of a mad dash for the ball there. Jones eventually fell on it after getting a couple of offensive rebounds. And Coach Matthews was able to get the timeout called.
Coach Matthews, another one, as we've kind of talked, just different basketball connections here. She's been in Northwest Oklahoma quite a bit. No stranger to the old Wheat Capital tournament, as she was coaching at Perry for a little stretch there before she went on out to Jones. And she's had some talented players come through on that Perry roster.
Yeah,
They've had some killers over the last few years.
At least one of them's over at Northwestern right now. Correct?
Kennedy Height, maybe one of the best female basketball players I have ever seen in person and gotten to know as a Ranger. She's great.
Talk about a great all-around athlete. Period.
Yeah. Three-sport All-Stater, three-time gold medalist in the 400-meter dash at the state track meet. And, of course, she probably would have been a 4x4 champion, but she tore her ACL her junior year. And
it's crazy what she's accomplished despite her injuries.
I tell Kennedy all the time, I'm not sure she couldn't have challenged on one leg.
Probably she'd beat me in a race.
She had some epic runs against a ladybug named Lakin Gaddy, who was
absolutely
one of the best all-around athletes also in Oklahoma. Those two really had some good pairings.
Well, after the timeout, Jones eventually turns it over as Long dribbles it out of bounds.
Full court pressure from the Longhorns here. They're going to try and force some Yukon turnovers.
Got a couple of them early. We'll see how Yukon adjusts to it. Well, I'll tell you what, Jefferson had Harrison over here wide open for a three. She was going to attack the lane, but just dribbled it right off of her foot and out of bounds. That time Long didn't use the screen. She used the screen, but she didn't go off the screen.
No, in fact, used the screen almost as a diversion and found her way to the right-hand layup.
And tried the long pass over the top of the press, and yet another Yukon turnover. So 3 miscues on the press, and then another just in the half-court offense for Yukon here in the second half.
Yukon Milleret Bakerfield going to pick up,
Brakefield
going to pick up that foul. Had a little expression afterwards. I thought she thought she got it clean, and Rick Michoud saw it the other way. Told her, let's not be quite so expressive post-call.
Hankins misses her first.
Right now, the Lady Longhorns on track to continue their 1 of 2 from the foul line in every group of 2.
Brings them within 8. And also gives them a chance to set up their press, and almost a travel by Jefferson. She gets out of it, so Yukon does break the press that time. Jefferson catches it. Going to try the floater, but she lost it on the way up. The ball goes right into the waiting arms.
Little bump there, but not enough to draw the whistle from Rick Michoud as Higgins goes down.
Yeah, that was Kite Higgins, and went into her hands, and she falls to the ground and get called for the travel. Call those one of those tough luck travels.
Really good play by Higgins, just like you said, tough luck on the finish.
Jefferson said, I made it over there. I'm going to make it from over here. Actually, Harrison.
2 buckets in the third quarter for Yukon. Both of them have come from behind the three-point arc.
That's the 4th of the game for Harrison.
Jones has got a 2-point field goal and a free shot so far.
Well, that time they did get the matchup they wanted. Kite Higgins had Harrison sealed off. They finally got her the ball. She gets the easy bump.
6-5 run so far for Yukon here in the third.
We're going to see the timeout as Yukon was in trouble on the baseline. They've got their lead at 9 right now, 4:53 to go, third quarter.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today. Dr. Devin Knight.
9-point advantage for the Yukon Millerettes trying to get into the championship game of this week Capital Tournament.
Jones trying to cut into it. They're on a 7-6 run to start the third, but it's a long climb to get to 9.
Brakefield decides to attack. She's going to step up to the foul line. It's especially going to be tough if UConn's going to keep shooting the way it's been shooting for this game. Taylor makes her first. She's up to 6 points.
First basket in the third quarter for Yukon that is not a three-pointer.
She knocks them both down. Back to double digits.
Winner of this game, of course, has the Alva Ladybugs awaiting them on Championship Saturday.
Well, excellent job by the Lady Longhorns making the extra pass. This pass finally finds its way to Aaliyah Hankins, and she gets it to go in, gets foul. Chance at a three-point play here. That'll help close the gap. She misses. But Johnson's right there. She misses. Long grabs the rebound.
Still think Aaliyah Hankins has yet to hit the first of any free throws.
Backdoor cut. Holbrook. She finally gets a bucket. It's her first points of the game.
Now an 11-6 run.
Yet another three-pointer, though.
11-8.
As Fulmer says, I'll see your run, and I'll get it back to 10 with a three.
Just effortless offense for Yukon right now. It looks so fluid, and they are on fire from behind the arc.
Kind of reminds you of watching the old Diesel Horse play back in the Fairview days.
I'm telling you, right?
Just so fluid and so easy. 5-second call on the defense. Again, Long cannot shake. Amira Harrison turns it over.
Jones has yet to really match the physicality of Yukon in this game.
Agreed.
Great debates on Ranger Radio with Dustin Goodnow about whether or not physicality is a word. We've been unable to settle it in about 6 football seasons, but I like it, so I keep going with it. And just like that, Yukon stretched it back out to 10.
Now they go inside. Williams, strong spin move.
Coach Matthews is going to want an explanation on that one. I kind of don't blame her. That was a great spin from Yukon. I don't want to take anything away from Williams on that one, but looked to me like Jones was pretty well set.
And they get Holbrook with the foul. She was coming with the help defense, I believe, and that was a quick move on the pivot. Fulmer drive, pulls up, shoots off the glass. Can't catch up to a team that can't miss.
Makes it awfully tough, and Yukon certainly shooting the lights out here at the week Capital tonight.
She's got 5 straight for her team. And it's a 12-point advantage. I think it's the largest of the game. Ball's on the floor. 2 Longhorns fighting for it. They get it out. going to get a foul called as long as there's some trouble right there. They bailed her out with the whistle.
Catch that one on Brakefield. That will be her third right there. And she's a big contributor with 3 fouls right now. She's going to have to be careful. 2:48 left to go in the third, and of course a full quarter behind that.
She's got 7 points, and also some of that length that you had talked about. Ability to guard in the post or on the perimeter. Yeah, they're going to get an offensive foul as Johnson setting the screen.
For Brakefield defensively, too, she's just so good on the ball. It's really tough as they're going to have to pull her to the bench for a little bit with those 3 fouls.
2:39 to go third quarter. Yukon up 12. Chance to add to it. With Fulmer at the high post. Now she's got it on the far side. Jefferson to Harrison. Thought about it. Traveled with it.
Hesitation travel right there. Talk about Brakefield going to the bench. We've seen some good bench play from the Millerettes in this one. Jones has sparingly gone to their bench in this game. In fact, I'm not sure that we've seen much of a substitution, if any,
I don't
from Jones
recall
so far.
one, honestly. Long again takes it and gets it to go. Used her right hand on the left side. She's got 4 this quarter.
Draws the Lady Longhorns back within 10, but they just can't seem to get over that hump.
Long now in double figures for the Lady Longhorns.
Harrison on the dribble out there at the Chisholm logo.
Yeah, she got that screen good. But her worst shot of the day, it might have been one of her best looks.
She's too close.
Yeah.
To back up a little bit.
Used the screen from Williams. Freed her up.
Jones with their first chance in a minute to cut this down to single digits again.
Again, great help defense. And it's the travel.
Leah Hankins really, I think, thought that she had drawn the foul there. She looked pleased at the sound of the whistle and then disappointed when he saw the rolling hands.
As soon as you saw her drive, you saw that help defense flash across the lane, and she basically is dribbling into a double team. Yeah. Harrison's had that pass picked off once. That time the press break worked perfectly. And Porter, Kamaya Porter, has her first points of the game. 6 different Millerettes have scored. Back to 12. There's her 3. Leah Hankins with her second tray of the contest. I think we got a delay game warning.
I believe that's what it was.
Cut Jones' deficit to 9 points. 38 seconds to go in the third.
A turnover here for the Lady Longhorns would be big. Set things up for a really big fourth quarter showdown.
Yukon struggled with that pressure early, adjusted to it. He's done pretty well against it about the last 6 minutes. All of a sudden, Kamaya Porter looking like a standout. Scoreless until the last 1 minute of this game.
Those long arms from Kamaya Porter doing all the work right there. Got that layup clear out on the end of her fingertips to get that one to go.
3 seconds. Hankins, 3-pointer, no good. Johnson can't get the putback to drop. So the Millerettes extend their lead. They're up 44-33. We'll head to the fourth right after this.
We show up every day, ready. When tragedy strikes, we're prepared. It's what we do, it's who we are. Community is the heart of rural healthcare. We come together on some of the worst days because we're holding hope that together we'll experience the best days too.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma,
provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156. East River.
8 minutes to play in this one. Yukon outscores Jones 17-16 in the third quarter. Entertaining quarter, highest scoring quarter thus far for both teams.
Certainly was. And again, it was Yukon put the ball in the hole from behind the three-point line that Jones just can't seem to come up with a good answer there, as Yukon's been super hot shooting the ball.
8 made three-pointers for the Millerettes. Only 2 for Jones. 3. Long, working against Harrison. Picks up her dribble, able to get to Holbrook. Now she'll get it back. Johnson working for position down low. Skip pass, corner 3. Hankins leaves that one short. Rebound, Brakefield. She's got the 3 fouls, so she's back into the game. Floater. Wow. Jefferson knocks it down. She's got 5. The lead is 13.
Been so impressed. Yukon does not need a good look at the basket. Just any look will do at this point.
Just the percentage of shot. Tremendous.
Pair that with that physical defensive brand of basketball, and you can see the Millerettes came to the weak capital wanting to be a force to be reckoned with. They certainly are. Came in as the 2 seed and showing everybody why right now.
Fulmer just about picked up another foul. Then Jones doesn't get the whistle, but does get a foul called. I think on.
Now, wait a minute. They flashed that foul on 10. There's not a 10 out there, so the book has got something errant.
They're showing the foul for Yukon. Oh, well. What we do have is a Yukon bucket. This Porter's come alive here in the last 3 minutes of the game. All 6 of her points.
4-0 run for Yukon to start things off here in the fourth.
Holbrook tried to make something happen, couldn't. Millerettes quickly down the floor. There goes again. Fulmer gets that one to go. So Fulmer and Porter, 4 points to start the fourth.
Now a half 100 on the scoreboard for the Millerettes, and that'll trigger a timeout from Jones.
17-point deficit for the Lady Longhorns. 6.5 to play. We'll be back with that after this.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century.
Indiana already pulling away from Oregon in the college football playoff, 35-7 in the second quarter. Yukon trying to pull away from Jones here in the fourth quarter of the week capital, up 17 with 6.5 to play.
I think Miami might have their hands full in that college football national title game.
It's going to be 2 physical football teams going at it. And you talk about the physical play and aggressive play. Myra Harrison's been all about it. Probably the shortest player on the floor, but
man, don't tell her that.
She's had a massive presence. Yukon hasn't gone away from its man-to-man defense.
Not much of an underneath game in this contest for Jones so far. They've looked inside several times, but boy, Yukon's done a great job of closing out the paint.
And really, Johnson was just bailed out there. She just was roaring down the paint, throws it up, gets the whistle.
Yeah, kind of a flat angle of attack there. Managed to draw the foul.
Let's see if she follows the trend of 1 for 2.
This would be the first Jones points of the fourth quarter. Hey.
Yeah. Misses, then fouls. Knew it as soon as the whistle was called. Her second. Breakfield. Travel, says Rick Michoud.
Got a good look at it from behind that play, too, as Rick was still kind of closing in down the floor.
As is his custom, chewing his gum.
You ever wonder how he doesn't manage to get it stuck in the whistle?
Yeah.
One of the great many mysteries of Oklahoma high school basketball.
That time Johnson doesn't get the whistle, misses the shot. 3-on-3 game, 4-on-3 now. Breakfield's going to try the three. Short. One of the rare misses really this half for Yukon. But she gets it right back with the hustle. Ball's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Yukon's possession. 5:21 left.
I think Breakfield was surprised as anybody when that one didn't go in. Kind of looked to me like she threw a glance at the rim like it had done something wrong.
Well, they've missed 2 in a row now. Fulmer's was a bit short.
Got a look at America's play there on the inbound.
Long was guarded by Porter.
Big pressure defense from Yukon. In fact, you can see at times they're all the way out on the perimeter, leaving nobody back home underneath.
And I think Jones has tried to do that by design some with some of their sets, but then when they do attempt to drive or make the quick pass inside, like you said earlier, they just close out so quickly with the help defense that the looks haven't been there.
Just 1 point so far for Jones in this fourth period of play.
Yeah, you talk that one into existence as Kite Higgins gets their first field goal of the quarter. Breakfield pulls up, shoots the jumper. Short, no good. Fulmer grabs the miss. Kicks it out to Harrison now. Yukon, you see Coach Wyckoff say, hey, let's pull it out. Let's chew some time off this clock. We got enough points to win this game. Well, that's probably not what he had in mind.
I don't get the feeling that Yukon plays a whole lot of slow basketball. Third team foul whistled against Jones. That'll go on Aaliyah Hankins. It'll be her second.
Jefferson wants nothing to do with chewing time off the clock.
Jump ball will favor the Lady Longhorns. Here comes Jones. They're going to have to make the most out of these final possessions.
Johnson again, away from the basket, tries to get there, can't do it, but the rebound goes to Kite Higgins. She's going to be fouled. She'll shoot 2. We can almost guarantee you this is 1 point coming up.
Johnson showing some really good foot speed on that kind of around the world drive that she's got. got the quickness to get out in front. She just hasn't been able to get the shots to fall.
Exactly.
Yukon will bring the wrong page there. Williams back into the game. Try and create a little bit more of a physical matchup for Johnson.
Higgins broke the trend, goes 0 for 2, but she ends up getting the ball back and gets fouled. Going to go back to the line.
This is what you want if you're a Jones Lady Longhorn. Opportunity to score with the clock stopped. They've been there several times. Yukon already in the bonus. Even if that wasn't a shooting foul, Jones would be at the line, but they're going to have to capitalize.
Now to make up for missing both, she's going to make both, but never mind. So she's really bucked the trend here. 0 for 3 thus far. Gets that one to go, so 1 for 4.
13-point deficit. 3:30 left to go in this one.
Harrison Fulmer worked together to bring it up. And Harrison says, let's set this thing up. Man-to-man defense by Jones. They're going to sag in. She traveled, I believe. Yeah, that's the call. I think she saw the man-to-man. Thought maybe she could take it, but Jones turned the table on her. They closed out. Look at Porter. Help defense, gets the block on Long. And Harrison dribbles out of the double team, but Coach Whitecoff calls the timeout just to be safe. 3:02 left in this one. Jones still has a hill to climb, down 13. We'll see if they can do it after this.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
All right, just over 3 minutes to go in this one. If you're here on Squirtle.tv for the Chisholm Kingfisher boys game, you have to wait just a little bit longer. Only an hour behind thus far.
So far.
At this moment, we're only an hour behind. That was only if we tipped right now.
The 13-point lead, you wouldn't expect overtime, but I have seen crazier things happen in this week capital tournament.
Yukon does a fantastic job. Almost all dribbles on that. And Porter is the beneficiary. She's got 8 points here in the second half.
That was a great way to pass through full court pressure. That was textbook.
Hankins drills the 3. She's got 3 of those. 14 points. But Jones is running out of time.
Ball tipped out. Will stay with the Millerettes.
Well, more textbook. Fulmer back door. Gets the pass, gets the bucket, gets the foul. Now she gets the chance at a free throw.
Foul's going to be going at whistled again. I thought they were going to catch Higgins. They're going to catch Holbrook instead. Her third.
Fulmer's up to 14. Kind of been a quiet 14. It'll stay there. But she gets it right back, loses it on the way up. And then got a hand on it again before it goes out of bounds off of her.
Boy, if she could have found a handle on that one, she'd have had an easy 2 more.
We saw Coach Wyckoff, say, hey, let's just back up. Don't need the fouls right now. Harrison read that all the way. And then feeds Porter. Kamaya Porter, 10 points, all in the second half. Jones just hasn't had the answer. Harrison gets fouled. We'll see how she shoots free throws. She's had a quiet half offensively for the most part, but just as we've seen here, she's done a lot of other things to make her impact on this game.
The fuse or the spark that starts the fire, I think, a lot of times for this Yukon team. Her defense turns into a lot of offense. She can force players to be in bad positions and then, like you said, in the first half, wear it out from behind the arc.
Makes her second of 2. She's up 17 points, 95 seconds to play. Another turnover for the Longhorns as Williams comes away with it. Jefferson. Fulmer pulls up. Tell you. They got a reason to celebrate up 19. It's going to be Alva and Yukon for the title tomorrow.
Another 3A, 6A matchup. Ladybug's certainly going to have to hope that Yukon got their shooting done tonight because, wow, they are dangerous.
Turnover there, but again, kind of sums up Jones's night as Hankins just blows the layup.
Foul that time given to Johnson. So that's just her first. I think it's at least her second. Had her for one more, but I may be off.
I don't believe that for 1 second. 18 points now for Fulmer. Again, I said it because kind of a quiet 18 as Jones waving the proverbial white flag and to sub in 5 new players. Yukon's going to do the same.
I think Coach Matthews has been forced. I mean, every coach hates it, but she's been forced to shift her thoughts to tomorrow. Jones, a really good basketball team. They'd love to come out of this with at least the third place hardware if you can't win it all. They've got a heck of a game against the Woodward Lady Boomers.
Yeah, no easy task there. As Manuel scores for Jones. Out of bounds is Kaylee Morey. Didn't seem too interested in dribbling there.
32 seconds left of this one, and they have forgotten to start the clock.
That's the second time in the last 2 dead balls.
Yeah, I've caught that.
Literally, yes.
Already an hour behind, guys. Yeah, go ahead and let it run out.
Took the word right out of my mouth. Runner no good. Manuel trying to get her second bucket. 16 seconds to go. Yukon's going to go to the title game. I was going to say, why not one more three-pointer? Well, grabs the miss. Just let the clock run. Let the clock run. Again, 60-42 will be your final. Let's take one timeout, do a little bit of math. We'll be right back to wrap it up right after this.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
All right, we're back here at the Week Capital Tournament. As you see, Yukon has advanced to the championship game, 61-42 over Jones. That makes sense. That makes my math add up better there, 61-42, as the Millerettes are going to take on Alva in the title game tomorrow. It's going to be Jones versus Woodward for third place. That girls' title game, 6 p.m. tomorrow. 6 p.m. tomorrow.
6 p.m. Yeah,
supposed
scheduled start time at 6 p.m. If you want to catch the opening tip, be here closer to 7:30.
Yeah, exactly. For Jones, it was Leah Hankins leading the way for 14 points, and I believe she was actually Kaylee Long joined her in double digits with 10 points. 3 Millerettes reached double figures. Camilla Porter had all 10 of her points there in the second half. Paige Fulmer, she also finished out strong, 13 of her game high 18 points in the second half. And Matt, you and I are in agreement that our scored player of the game, Myra Harrison, scored 17 points. It was so much more than just offense for her.
Oh, she's a tremendous defensive player. I think you mentioned this during the broadcast. She's the smallest one on the floor, but plays like she is 6 foot tall and bulletproof. One of the things that impressed me most, beyond her ability to shoot the three, was her hustle. Has a motor that just doesn't stop. And even when Jones was trying to screen to get around her on the offensive end of the floor, she can hedge and move through bigger bodies like she is skating on glass. She is just such a hard player to contain. She had a monster game. I think she's a great choice.
That's going to be a fun matchup tomorrow to watch them and Alva go at it. So I'm really looking forward to that title game.
I'm telling you, I got a daughter that plays for Alva, and I think they stayed and took a look, and I would believe what they saw tonight was some really solid shooting and some real physical play.
Yeah, they definitely got Alva's attention. I'll guarantee you that.
No doubt about that.
That'll be a fun title game tomorrow. Well, Matt, safe travels tonight. You'll be back tomorrow.
I will.
We'll see you sometime tomorrow. We'll say thanks to the rest of the crew. If you're here for the boys game, about ready for game number 8 of 8. It is going to be Chisholm and Kingfisher. We're going to shut this broadcast down, but Adam and I will be back for that one. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is the Week Capital Tournament on Squirtle.